My name is Josh Morrell. I am a project manager with Five Guys, and we are a burger restaurant chain. We have locations around the world and currently operate 450 of our own locations here in the US, and then about another 1,100 franchise locations around the world. Before COVID, we got Zenput to help drive consistency and to reduce the need of using a computer or physical paper checklists. That was one of the things that attracted us to using Zenput, was that we could have consistent checklists across all of our corporate stores. And then the pictures, they help. You can't really fake a picture, and so that's kind of been a big driving thing for us in using it. Was we require certain pictures on all of our checklists, and that just makes sure that they're doing it properly and they're not just clicking yes on everything. Yeah, so some of the checklists that we do, primarily are around pre-shift, so making sure the store is set up properly in the morning. In the middle of the day when we're changing shifts over to a new team, just making sure that things are set up properly for that night shift so that it goes smoothly. And then the same thing at night, making sure that the store is properly reset and cleaned. Those are the three primary things that we're doing on a daily basis with Zenput. And then we also have our general managers do a full inspection of their store just to identify any areas of opportunity where they might be able to keep the store a little bit better cleaned, or even some maintenance things that might need to be resolved, and that helps bring it up, the attention to their district manager, because it creates a task for them automatically. Before Zenput, I was filling in as a district manager for about 8 months as part of one of our leadership development experiences, just to get some in-person experience. And we had the paper checklists, and it was always a challenge for me to really know that my stores were doing them without physically being there and kind of going back and checking over their work. And that's been probably the biggest game changer for me, is that I can go back and look at pictures that they're taking, and then I can give them that feedback. And if their picture doesn't look good, or if they take a picture of the floor because they were just cruising through a checklist, that gives me the ability to coach and know where I need to focus my attention when I'm helping my stores, my general managers, be more consistent and do those things properly. The other one is, we do burger and fry calibrations at the start of our shifts to make sure that everybody's calibrated and they know what the product needs to look like. They haven't, kind of fallen off a little bit. And so we use that also with the pictures there, just to make sure that they're cooking it properly, they're doing those calibrations properly, and setting their team up for success to deliver perfect quality burger and fry. How has Zenput really helped us with navigating the time? I think the biggest thing right now is that you really need to be agile in the current environment. There's things changing so frequently, and being able to just quickly adapt the tools that they're using, the checklists that they're using on a daily basis, that's been a big help for us, just to make sure our teams are doing the latest and greatest and doing what we need to do to be safe for the employees and for the customers. Creates I would say a better virtual line of sight, whereas before you were kind of reliant on hoping that they did it right and then having to go into the store and physically check and coach from there. This stuff does make a difference. I still work in the restaurants every Friday. We have a store that's right around the corner from where I live. It's a pretty high volume store, so I work there every Friday whenever I can, just to stay operationally sharp. And the stuff that we're doing, it helps drive consistency, and that's, for me, is super important. Being able to be consistent every day, every shift, across as many stores as we can. Ideally, we want all of our stores to operate the same. So if you go into a store in Hong Kong, or you go to a store in California or Virginia, the experience for the crew and for the customers is the same.